This is called Two-Way Mirror. Last week, the nicest straight couple came over. The husband and I went backseat-fortsies on the wife, dicking her down while she sucked the other one's cock. He was supposed to fuck me in the ass too, but we didn't get around to it. She just kept coming, and I would have felt bad interjecting. They came to my birthday orgy, though. They're pretty shy. They were like fucking in the corner of the bar. It was a different dive bar than this one. Anyway, they seemed really nice. I wasn't always a sex symbol. I used to be a monster. When I was 12, I had a bunch of kids over from school for a sleepover birthday party. I passed out epinephrine pills, and we stayed up all night for the first time together. I wanted to see the darkness that the grown-ups were hiding from us. And I wanted to share it with my classmates. It was fun. We watched a movie, played Foursquare in my parents' basement. I like that. And told some stories. It was really cute until about 3 a.m. That's when it turned into an experiment for me and really uncomfortable for them. 3 kids started fights. One of them cried all night long. They were all just so rattled. Sleep deprivation shows us little slices of hell that's inside of us that makes us who we are. That's what I learned that night from my experiment. I also got lost in the bathroom mirror that night. It's the first time I realized my face isn't really mine. I thought maybe my eyes could be mine, but then when I fell through the mirror looking into them, I looked back and it wasn't me looking back. It wasn't any kind of God either. It was loveless. It was vacancy with a capital V. None of those kids are going to be my friends anyway. I didn't have any friends yet. My parents made us breakfast in the morning, and they didn't really know who I was either. If they did, I think they would have told me by then. I just know it would have been in really big trouble if I told them I was really a girl. I wanted to personify vacancy so I wouldn't be alone, when I looked in the mirror. Was that emptiness good or bad? When I grew up, I found out that emptiness, that's really just where all the different good and bad parts of us live. There's parts inside me that break stuff just to feel it break. They want to stay in your dress just to leave a mark. They scream so loud that their throats burn just to drown out the whimpers of my weaker parts. They grip down hard on bruises just to understand them better. But there's other parts of me too that run algorithms round the clock trying to figure out how to get inside your feelings to try to make you feel better. And parts of me that build things to connect me to you and wants to make art with you and give you all the room you need to express yourself. I didn't like any of those parts yet. Not yet. I was sad. I just found out that I was going to have to create myself on the other side of the mirror. On my side, not like those other kids. They could just be themselves. And I was really sad that I was going to have to wait till I was a grown-up to start creating myself. All the humans, they're all men or women, boys or girls, and being some kind of other thing creature just really bummed me the fuck out. 10 more years of pretending sports and birthday parties actually matter. 20 more years of not being able to tell the truth, that I don't even know what the fuck I am. 30 more years until I could actually pay surgeons to sculpt me a new face to show the other side of the mirror. And this face ain't mine either, but expressing through it is the most real thing that I can do. Through all that time, I just kind of gave in and decided I'll just be those parts on the other side of the mirror, and I'll let people see whatever the fuck they want. What else is I gonna do? Apparently I was hot. People wanted sex from me. It was all they wanted from me. but it's a secret kind of sex. Everyone I fucked would tell people, like, you can't tell anyone about this. And I got really sick of that shit, so I went pro. I became a porn star. So everyone would see who I was fucking and how I was fucking. And I learned how to fuck from the best of the best. I did. I learned how to love eventually. Through a decade and a half of really sketchy BDSM. People who've been broken know how to fix. All that time and all the porn views and all the awards, I learned so much about bodies and cum and control and release, angles and strokes. I learned all that in my old body, and then I ripped that motherfucker to pieces, and I designed this new one so I could do it all way better. Well, I'm grown now. I'm optimized. I'm whole. I mastered the fucking thing that you wanted from me, the only thing. And I learned how to use it to make you real. So I can show you the daylight that you forgot about and all that warmth you haven't seen since you grew up. And I did that because I love you. I do. I really learned how to love you. You. Yeah, you. You who came out tonight to this fucking bar to watch hookers tell you dirty stories. Curious you. All over the spectrum between straight for Bushwick and gender fucky full blast gay you. Powerful you. Vulnerable you. You that hurt my fucking feelings and I still love with my whole heart. You that I hurt. I'm sorry, and I hope I can mend that one day. Being a world-class fuck never made me more friends on its own. It's really just an icebreaker. Telling the truth does. So I taught myself how to write, honest and authentic. It's how I pick out the selfish, fear-based lint from the soft side of the Velcro on my soul so I can connect wholly with your rough side. It's how I uncover apologies I need to make and other mistakes, and how I figure out which weak points in my joints need bolstering and my integrity. I never had to learn how to rip fearless looks through the other side of the mirror, though. I wasn't born whole, but wasn't born a fucking coward either. What freaks you out about your side of the mirror? Did you hate it when you were a kid? Are you a monster too? What if we tell the scary shit on the other side of the mirror that it can come tag along with us? It just wants to belong, like you and me and everyone else. Okay, we don't gotta talk about it, but stop hiding it. The shit inside you that cringes at yourself, that's probably the only thing that's gonna connect us together. Now, y'all came out to help save a dying gender from getting erased. I love you as much as I'm allowed to know you. Welcome to my neighborhood. Welcome to my community. If you need mommy to chain you to my fucking bed and show you how fucking lovable you are, it's only a few minutes away. But I'm gay as fuck, so if you're a dude, it's $1,200 for the first hour, $1,000 an hour after that, and 20% deposit required. I highly recommend 3 hours.